Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Friday, May 29th. That means it's time for another episode of Trucker Money, where we talk about money and income and investments and anything we're doing to earn money and build a life outside of trucking, so that you have additional sources of income coming in, so that when things get bad in trucking like they are now, it's a little bit easier to bear. Plus, then when it comes time to retire, you don't have to eat dog food. Unless, of course, you like eating dog food. It's fine by me. I swear, if you looked at the ingredients on some of this stuff, I swear sometimes that the dogs eat better than we do. But anyways, it's going to be a good day today. And I know this because I woke up this morning, got out of the truck to go check in at my receiver, took about 10 steps, and a seagull crapped on me. So I'm sure somewhere in the world, that's a pretty good luck sign. Now, before we get started, this is not investment advice. This is just, I'm sharing with you my journey in life to kind of build something outside of trucking. I don't think any of us really want to do this forever till the day we die, and it's good to have something else to do besides trucking, kind of take your mind off it. I sure do enjoy talking about this every Friday, rather than just all trucking all the time. Before we get started, every week I like to kind of either answer a question or talk about something related to money and investing. And this week, somebody asked me one time, they said, well, Adam, you profess to be a man of faith, and how do you reconcile the two of talking about money all the time, which I enjoy doing, it's a hobby of mine, and getting that to jive with your faith? And this will be quick, because I know some people probably don't care to hear it, but it's relevant. I really don't struggle with this one at all. It's actually a pretty easy one for me. I take my role of being a provider for my family, I take that role very seriously. Now, we all go to work every day to earn money. We have to do things to earn money. That's how you pay for things. That's how you feed your family. It's how you provide them a home, clothe them, everything. They say the love of money is the root of all evil. You can look at it from different ways. You can also say a man that doesn't provide for his family is worse than a non-believer. And I'll never apologize for my role as a provider and taking it very seriously. Now, if you're out, trying to do immoral things to earn extra money, that's different. But I don't see it any different than earning money through my job to provide my family the best life that I can provide for them, and I'll never apologize for that. So that's kind of the way I look at it. Plus, you can do good things with money. You can help people out. You can donate. I'd like to have so much money someday that I can change other people's lives with it. That would be a really unique thing to do, and probably make you feel real good about it, about what you're doing. So anyway, we'll let that be at that for now. So the week of May 25th through the 29th, kind of a short week, but some positive things happened. I didn't earn any extra money through any kind of side work or anything. It was kind of a short work week, and summertime's really busy for us at our place. So, but we did have some investments come in, and we'll start off by talking about, I got a really good thing here. Got 3 dividend increases again. It's really nice getting a raise for doing nothing other than just being a loyal shareholder in a good company. First one would be Clorox. 43 years of consecutive dividend increases with Clorox. They just raised their dividend 4.72% and to $1.11 per share. Clorox is doing really well right now. The next one would be Royal Bank of Canada. Quite a bit less, only 3 consecutive years of dividend increases. They raised their dividend 3% or 3 cents to $1.08 per share per quarter. And then the last one is probably a company most people have never heard of, Flowers Foods. They make like in the Northeast, Tasty Cake is a popular name. They're the company that makes that. 18 consecutive years of dividend income, or dividend increases, I should say. They raised their dividend 5.26% to 20 cents per share. I really like Flowers Foods is a relatively new one to me. I learned about them not that long ago. I really like them. During the 2008 crisis, their share price stayed rock solid, barely moved. Same thing happened here during this crisis we're in right now. They're just rock solid. The share price has barely moved, and in fact, recently it's recovered substantially. It didn't even really go down that much. So, really impressed with that company. So we got 3 dividend increases last week that will take effect shortly. Who did we receive dividend income from? Well, Royal Bank of Canada. Their current yield is 4.74%. Sorry, I got to read my notes. I can't remember all these numbers off the top of my head. And LTC Properties. Their current yield is 6.08%. LTC Properties is a REIT that invests in long-term care facilities. We've talked about them before. You'll hear their name every month. They're a monthly payer. Both of those are LTC Properties is a smaller position. Royal Bank of Canada's right in the middle somewhere, medium in the portfolio. What did I buy? I added to my positions in Johnson & Johnson. I'll always be adding to Johnson & Johnson. I want it to be one of my biggest holdings. It's not right now. I want to build it really big. Just a great company. Altria, ticker symbol MO. Added a small amount to them. That position is about as big as I want it to be for quite some time, but it's hard to avoid the 8.66% yield right now. They're going through some tough times with their Juul lawsuits and stuff. Their numbers look a little funky because of what they're going through, but they have a strong history of surviving just about anything that's been thrown at them. And then Campbell's Soup, ticker symbol CPB, the current yield of 2.83%. I'm not looking to add a lot to this one. It's always going to be just a medium position, but I'm trying to I'm close to the full position size that I want to be, so I'm just adding a little bit here and there, and shortly we'll be just capping that off and stopping. That's pretty much it for the week. The market is still overvalued. We've talked about that before. It's going to be that way. It's just the way it's going to be. I expect a downturn to come. Probably after second quarter's earnings come out, so August sometime between late July, early September, I would expect a downturn, because I don't think anybody really realizes how bad some of these numbers are going to be. But I'm going to continue to commit just very small amounts of money, and maybe look for some more opportunities around that time to add a little bit more money. The way I look at it, I don't look at it as a stock market as a whole, as one big thing that moves all together. I believe a better way to look at it is that it's a market of individual stocks. Just because the market is overvalued does not mean that there's not opportunities in different places, and really good opportunities. There's some really good companies right now that are on sale that still have very, very strong balance sheets and strong numbers, and are in good financial positions. And I'd like to add to them too, but I only got so much money to go around. I still have obligations, and I'm working on something else right now that's pretty big. I hope to share that with you shortly. So that's kind of it for the week. We'll leave it at that, and hopefully we'll have some more trucking videos here for you shortly, and stay tuned. We'll see you again next week.